The more you focus on the value of your product or service, the less important price becomes. Hello, I'm Brian Tracy, and today I want to talk to you about a very common question I get: how to sell value versus selling price. One of the great areas that I work on with corporations all over the world is called the value proposition, or the customer value offering. What it basically says is that customers buy your value or service because they anticipate enjoying a value that they would not have in the absence of your product or service. People don't buy products, they buy the results the product will give them. Now, I've trained more than 2 million salespeople in 75 countries, and I teach them all the same thing: sell the value and the benefit of your product or service to your customer. Focus on explaining and expressing how it works for the customer. If you focus on the value, the price becomes less and less important. If you don't focus on value, the only thing you can talk about is price. Now, here's the research. The research says that the value is the difference between the price you charge and the benefits the customer perceives that he or she will get. If the customer perceives that they will get a lot of benefit for the price they pay, then their perception of value is very high. So you can control that. Teach people how much they will benefit, how much your product or service will help them, all of the things your product or service can do to help them achieve their goals and solve their problems. The more you focus on these values, the less important the price becomes. So here are a few actionable items you need to do to ensure that you will get the sale. Number one, ask yourself, who is the person who is most likely to buy my product and buy it immediately? Then create a customer avatar or model customer in your mind based on this information. How old are they? Are they male or female? Do they have children? How much money do they earn? What is their level of education? Once you've done this, you'll be able to move on to the next step, which is identifying your ideal customer avatar's problem clearly. What kind of a problem does your perfect customer have that you can solve? If you've identified your customer correctly, these people will pay you to solve their problems. Sometimes the problems are obvious and clear. Sometimes the problems are not obvious or unclear. Sometimes the problems do not exist for the customer. If the problem does not exist, the customer will not buy your product, even if the customer does not believe or see or understand that the problem exists. Finally, make a list of all of the benefits of your product or service and the ways it will solve your customer's problems. The more benefits and solutions you can clearly provide to your customers, the less they will be able to deny that your product will solve their problem. Before we wrap up, I'd like to leave you with a thought to share with your friends and followers. Here it is. The more you focus on the value of your product or service, the less important price becomes. These are my strategies for selling value versus selling price. If you haven't seen my other videos about building your sales skills, take a look. Now, I'd love to hear from all of you. What other tips do you have on how to show value to your customers? Leave a comment below, and I'll be sure to follow up with you. If you've enjoyed this video and feel it was valuable for teaching you how to close more sales, subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends or anyone else who might benefit from this information. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you want to change your future, take action, and take action now. To learn more proven sales methods to increase your sales and income, register for my free 3-part video training series by clicking the link on the screen or in the description.